Welcome back to the heart of Gelephu Mindfulness City. The Himalayan peaks stand tall, but the pressure here. Well, apologies, we had a background sound there, I think. Well, welcome to Gelephu International Cricket Ground. This isn't just a match, this is an all or nothing duel. For Banaras Super Kings, the air is thin with consequences. After the defeat yesterday, this is their moment of truth. They must win to stay alive, making this a pure old fashioned must win game. They are showing their intent by using their loss yesterday to fuel a ruthless pursuit of healthy net run rate. The city of light that they represent needs its super king to shine today. Standing in their way is the pride of the nation, host nation Bhutan, that is the Himalayan Cricket Club. They are the sole Bhutanese flag bearer, the only team from the 5 Bhutanese participants to reach this elite Super 3 stage. This is their first game in the Super 3 and they come in with spirit and resolve for 1,000 archers, playing not just for a win but for gross national happiness. The toss is done and the Banaras Super Kings have put Himalayan Cricket Club into bat first. One team is fighting for survival, the other for national glory. The battle for the final starts right now, and this is the playing lineup for Himalayan. Asif, Tenzin Rabge, Captain Fantastic Mikyo are the player to watch out for, and this is Banaras Cricket. Tej Khan, the captain, and the ever dangerous Mohammad Muzar Khan, and MD Rajiv, who is also a very good all-rounder to look out for. The umpires for today, Rakesh Pradhan says play, and Mantu will be bowling to Asif, and Asif starts off with a ball that looked like it almost carried to the short mid wicket there. Straight away Himalayan cricket is off the mark, and so is Asif with 2 runs. Mantu comes in today after the loss yesterday, and as I mentioned, they want to win this match, yes, but they want to win it with a healthy run rate. And in any cricket format, when you chase, you have a better chance of improving the run rate. So good toss to win, and again straight to mid off, but this time he stops it and won't be single to Asif. Asif and Tenzin Rabge opening for Himalayan. They used this opening pair throughout the tournament, especially in the Pool C matches. And sometimes they have worked, sometimes they haven't. But today, they would look to put that back and fire from all cylinders. Asif is the more aggressive among the two. Tenzin Rabge starts off slow, but when he gets going, then no one can stop this little fellow. Mantu with his 3rd ball. Beautiful delivery again. Asif being very watchful. Pitch number 4 is being used today. Umpire standing at the non-striker end is Deshin Wongmo, the national team women's captain, also a qualified umpire. Beautifully driven, but straight to the fielder. That went like a bullet. Came from the middle of the bat, but well fielded there by Banaras Super Kings. Banaras Super King captain Tej Khan mentioned that this is a very important game. A do or die, they have to win this game. There's no other way. Asif won a single there, but Tenzin Rabge there, he didn't even take a start. Asif is definitely not happy with Tenzin Rabge. Tenzin Rabge, in my own words, was stuck at the non-striker and just like the mushrooms in the Himalayan on the wood. He should take a start there. If he doesn't, your partner is never going to be happy. And in a game of T20, even one run matters or might matter at the end. We never know. And a big shot in the air and one bounce to the fielder. Again, a dot ball. As if they're trying hard to play Montu, but he's not able to. At the end of first over, Himalayan cricket 2-0. Wave up Pal would be starting the proceeding with his left arm orthodox from the mountain end here at Gelephu International Cricket Ground. He would be bowling to Tenzin Rabge, who doesn't like spin that much as he likes pace ball, the ball coming onto his bat. But here now he has to use his skills to play a spinner because he cuts off the pace that he likes, Tenzin Rabge. But let's see how this youngster fares against an experienced Weber Pal there. Weber Pal with a new ball, starting off all too well. Straight this time. He got the middle of the bat, Tenzin Rabge, but hits it straight down to the bowler. Just number 15 there, Vibe up. Again wrapped onto the pad. Tenzin Rabge definitely looking uncomfortable there. Beautiful day of cricket here on a Saturday. Match number 2. Tries to cut that and misses altogether. Tenzin Rabge, as I mentioned, since I played with him for a long time, he loves pace bowler. I think Banaras Super King did their homework and have brought on a spinner. Outside edge of the bat, Himalayan here is struggling to utilize the first 2 over of the power play. As if there is a much better negotiator of spin. Shot this time, and this time he is off the mark. Tenzin Rabge hits it straight down to long on. There is a protection there for him. Off the mark, Tenzin Rabge after facing 5 deliveries, and will keep the strike. And this time it would be pace ball, which he would like more than a spinner. At the end of 2 overs, Himalayan cricket 3-0. Montu to continue from the Gelephu town end. Tenzin Rabge this time takes single of the first ball. Quick single taken there. Good calling between the 2 batters. And well responded there by Asif as well. Now is back to Asif, who struggled a bit versus Montu. Well, I finally have my opening partner here at the com box. Mr. Ugen Doje is back. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you so much, Manoj. That's clear the rock with ease. That's a big one. Boom, out of the park. What a shot from Asif. The first six for Himalayan CC. I think that welcomed me in combox like a big boss, right?
Well, you have always been the lucky charm, the lucky mascot for Himalayan whenever you have come on to comment here in the box. They've either taken the wicket or have hit humongous six just like that. What a shot there by Asif. What a way to welcome you. And now, smart batting again, not getting carried away. Taking single, will that be overthrow? Well, I think they decide against that. It will be one run. Asif gets himself off strike and brings Tenzin Rabge on to strike. Tenzin Rabge there. Much comfortable this time against a pace bowler. Let's see how he faces. Tries to nudge it down for a single, but will only be a dot ball. To those watching us online, we are keeping an eye on the live chat. If you have any comments, if you have any questions, if you want us to cover on any topic that we know, please let us know in the live chat. We will get back to you as and when we can.
Down the track goes and over the head at mid-off. Well, you give him a half chance and he'll tear you apart. So that's what Tenzin Rabge did. Dancing down the track.
Once again you started talking and then they get a boundary. That is the beautiful GICG pavilion here at Gelephu International Cricket Ground. We see some crowds have gathered today because it's Saturday, a day off, and we also saw Tenzin Rabge's mother there clapping. Up in the air, will it be taken? Will it be the fall of the first wicket? Yes, it will be. Tenzin Rabge is out, catch out, trying one shot too many.
Well, that was a huge moment for Himalayan CC. They loses their Chunku. He's popularly known as Chunku for being a young in the side. I think that is a big wicket in the context of the match today. Because they are playing, I mean, if they win the match, they're almost like through to the final. So that will cause, but in come your favorite batter, Manoj. I'll let you do all the talking about him.
Well, there comes Chile Jamso. I have played almost 2 decades with this guy. What a character he is. He gets a promotion in batting today. Captain Mikio thinks that they need runs on the board to defeat Banaras, and so comes Chile Jamso. What a character he is, because today morning at 4 a.m. he travelled all the way from Samsi here and he reached Gelephu and now he's batting. What a character he is. He drove all the way from Samsi to play this match.
Well, Manoj, talking about his commitment and his passion for the game, I think that purely shows him. And he's one, like you said, one tough guy to break it. So, well, hats off to him for traveling all the way from Samsi. I know it must have taken almost 5 to 6 hours for him. Well, he wanted his team to through, and literally saying Himalayan CC are the home team at the moment. They have a couple of their home supporters, including the parents of Tenzin Rabge, who are very passionate about the game, and I'm sure they would be disheartened because their son is back to the pavilion.
Well, she must be down in sorrows there in the stands. He was cheering one ball, next ball he perishes. Vaibhav to continue from the mountain end. And well, talking about Chile Jamso, what a character, what a tough guy he is. He is tired, I'm sure, but he will not let us know he's tired. And when he gives this kind of dedication, mind you, he plays a gem of innings. So I'm expecting some fireworks from Tile. And there you can see him taking off for that single. Comes to strike, and I would like to point this out. You can't hold him back for long. He will either go from first ball or maybe from second or third ball. He has only one way, either highway or his way. Let's see. Highway he already took in the morning, and right now I think it's his way that he has to take.
Well said, Manoj. Yes, I think now he's going to say, okay, now I'm going on my way. I've done all the highway part. So let's see what he can do now.
It's his way now. Wow, what a defense from Tile jumps out there. Very rare to see. Is as rare as bright sunshine here in the monsoon at Gelephu Mindfulness City. But that defense says a lot about him. He wants to bat today.
Push towards the bowler. Yes, another dot ball.
Well, I have played with him for 2 decades, as I mentioned. So when he starts off like this, he wants to bat long. So it's good intention from him. A swing and a miss. That was a ball. He will never ever let a ball go if it is in his zone. And that was one that he missed. I think he's still getting his eyes set in after the long drive on the NH13, I think, that highway from Bengal to Assam.
I'm not sure about
The National Highway 13. He drove 4 hours or 6 hours, and now he's here batting. I'm sure he wants to make it count. He wanted a run there, but Asif, just like Tenzin Rabge, is a mushroom as a non-striker and stuck in a hood. At the end of 4 overs, Himalayan cricket, 16 for 1.
And one was talking about the weather. I think this turning out to be very beautiful weather. We had the same weather yesterday. I think in the yesterday match, Hashimara really showed who the champions they are.
Well, you definitely said it, or let's say in the perfection way you said it. Yes, weather has been favorable, especially after Tibab. After Tibab, it didn't rain on Tibab, and since then it hasn't rained. It is hot and humid, and for players out there, I can feel them. When we go out for toss, we are sweating within 5-10 minutes. They have to be there for 4 long hours. What a test of their fitness, both mental and their physical fitness as well.
Yeah, talking about the weather, Manoj, I've been keeping an eye on the Google, the weather update now and then. That's high up in the air, could be a simple catch. Well, is there anybody else? No. But it has gone beyond the rope. Yes, cleared the rope with ease. I thought that the elevation was high. The umpire yet to signal.
I think he already signaled because it's 6 from the scorers. So Asif is doing what Tile Jamso is known for, hitting sixes. What a shot. I think Asif and Tile Jamso, player of their caliber, they deliver when it matters the most. When is Super 3? Watch out for this too, I'm telling you.
That's a second 6 for Asif. Coming down the track, looking to go over the cover. Missing out that. I think that's pretty good ball from Mohammad.
Yes, we forgot to mention there's a change from the Gelephu town end. It's Mohammad Rajiv who has come on to ball. He had a good outing with the ball yesterday, but today is the day it matters, because if they go out today, they will be out of this tournament. Rajiv continuing from Gelephu end, bowling to Asif. Tries to pull that ball, but only manages to find his foot on the way. Came off the inside edge of the bat. Now this is interesting. Tile Jamso, yet to get off the mark, will be facing a bowler he likes the most. He likes in that zone, that length and short of length. He has very good range, he has very quick hands, and he plays golf. So he has this shot, that hip rotation, so watch out for him in this.
So those two batters are like a ticking time bomb, right? Anytime they can click,
Anytime they can explode.
That's what I was trying to talk about it. Well, you give him room, he will make you punish. So don't bother about running if he hits into the gap because the ball is gonna race towards the boundary. So like a time ticking bomb, right?
Well, perfectly said, time ticking bomb, but that did not come off his bat. It came off of the top of the, but still it went to the boundary. So you can make it out the power that this guy has. Do not be fooled by his physics. He can hit you all day long. And this time again, he's not getting the timing right. I think it's due to the lack of practice. But if he gets it going, then no one can stop him.
I think for these two opening batter, well, we have seen the pitch. It looks completely good batting wicket at the moment. So if they can stay for a couple of overs, maybe see a better delivery or good delivery, then they can make a mayhem of it. Inside edge, I think the ball will race towards boundary. So second boundary, like you always mention, Manoj, however it comes, well, it will get counted as boundary, right?
Yes, well, Tile Jamso here looks out of form. That shot, if he was in form, he played that bit early, so that's why he got the inside edge. But if he is in form, I'm telling you, that would have crashed the side screen or maybe the camera on the tower. This guy can hit. But right now it's Asif who is doing the hitting at the end of 5 overs.
A very expensive over indeed. I think almost 15 runs coming off this. It's a good over for the Himalayan Cricket Club. So if they can have a couple of those overs, maybe, and with these two batters in the crease, 160-70 is always a welcome for them.
Well, yes, it's change of side for Mantu there. He was bowling from this side, jersey number 9. Now he has gone to bowl from the mountain, and I don't know why. The left arm spinner did a job well, quite good, fantastic job he did. But he was taken off the bowling, I don't know why. We have few comments, and yet again is Rohit Jaswal who is back today. I played with Chile, wicket is coming. Well, let's see, this is Asif right now. Well played, beautifully played there. Asif tries for a single, but this time Tile Jamso giving the test of his own medicine. He didn't take a start like Asif did in the other over. Well, Asif will go out within 2 overs, says Rohit Jaswal. I don't know, 2 overs is from 5 over? I don't know. And Dipesh Whitey says, best of luck, Himalayan. Please do let us know your comments, your questions, your suggestions, your feedback into the chat. We'll always answer. Mantu to Asif.
That will flick towards the leg side, and that will bring Tillage on the strike.
Sorry, some technical glitches here with the camera angle and the switching part. Do not worry, now it will work. Mantu to hard hitting Tile Jamso. Well, first time I see Tile Jamso not moving his feet there. He was stuck there.
I think that was a well disguised delivery from Mantu. Maybe a slow delivery. Tile didn't pick up. So good intent from both the players, both the batters. Down the track goes Tile. This time it looks like the ball is going to go. And well, what a diving effort from the field. Still couldn't protect the boundaries. Well, Tile collects yet another boundary.
Tile Jamso is hitting boundaries from the top of his bat or the bottom of his bat. Just wait till he gets one of the middle. I'm telling you, umpires have to get few balls because it won't be within the ground. It's going to go out. Tile there putting pressure on Mantu there. Mantu already into his third over. Last over of the power play. 2 balls to go.
Down the track goes Tile. I think he really wanted to utilize the first power play. Another delivery left in this power play. Like Manoj said, I think he's going to put that ball into the greeneries of the GICG ground. Smart piece of bowling from Montu. Didn't time it well. Looking to pull towards the leg side. End of 6 over. Himalayan Cricket Club are 36 for 1.
At the start of 2 overs, it looked like they will not even reach 30. With Asif and Tile Jamso coming into the party, it's now 36 for 1. Well recovered by Himalayan. Please do not mind the occasional cough that I have here. I got it all the way from Thimphu. I brought it along with me, but not only cough, I also got the sunshine. That's how we are able to bring you all the matches live, at least since I came. I consider myself good luck, sir.
Well, I was wondering why I'm getting the cough. So now I know the reason. It all came from you, right, Manoj?
Well, I thought you will talk about the sunshine, but you, being just like any other critics, you decide to blame me for the cough that I got. You should thank that now your voice is more huskier. Well, we are loving the chitter chatter here in the comment box. I hope you all are enjoying as well. If you aren't, if you want us to be more professional or you want us to be more casual, let us know. We'll just give what is required. For now, what's required is sixes from these two batters. Like Mr. Solo said, they both are the ticking time bombs. Anytime they can explode. With that, Mudassir, one of the marquee all-rounder in this tournament, comes on to ball his off-spin from the Gelephu Town end.
That was a single. I think he's playing the long game, right? So both the batters need to play a long game. They have plenty of overs to play on. And seriously saying, if these two batters stays there for a couple of overs, I'm sure the scorecard will look different. There's and top edge looking to go towards the offside. I think maybe a turn and bounce.
Well, top edge almost reached the long on. You can guess the power of this guy. Even Rohit Jaswal says if Tile bats for 20 overs, the score will be 170 plus. I'm sure he's bang on his money, because that is what Tile can do to any team, to any opponent, and that's comedy of error in the field. Not required at the non-striker end, but still he has the shy at the stump and only manages to give a free run to Asif there. Brings the hard-hitting Tile back on strike.
So can he get some big over in this 3 single inside edge, nearly a catch to the keeper? I think the keeper did well. Well, Manoj, being a keeper, I think that was definitely a catch been put down. Inside edge is very difficult, but being a keeper, if you can talk us through about that.
Well, I think that that was an impossible catch, because it was a short ball towards the off stump outside. The wicketkeeper always goes in the line of the ball. Then with the big inside edge, he actually did well to stop any runs coming from that. Actually, it's a very good keeping, I would say, because it's almost impossible, sir, when a batter is playing a cross shot. And this time, he plays a big one, and it's humongous 6. He almost takes off the glass of the pavilion there. What a 6 from Tile Jamso there. He has drove all the way, and he is making it count. Beautiful batting there from Tile Jamso. That will be the end of 7 overs. Himalayan now cruising at 45 for 1.
Well, Manoj, that's gone like a rocket into the pavilion. Well, we are seeing the beautiful scenery of Gelephu Mindfulness City. As the Himalayan mountain range, greeneries all around. Well, we breathe a lot of clean air thanks to our rich biodiversity.
Well, it looks like the Himalayan mountain have come out to cheer up for Himalayan CC here. What a capture there by our young cameraman Sonam there. Job well done. He is the cameraman bringing to you all the shots. Good capture there by him. Looks like it's going to be the captain who brings himself on jersey number 4 to bowl from the mountain end. Well, he would definitely try to break the partnership because others haven't been able to. I am still asking that question, where did that left arm spinner go? He bowled so well. He, I think, gave up only 2 to 3 runs or maybe 1 run in that over. But still he's not back in attack. I don't know why. Maybe they have done their homework and they know how Tile can hit and how Asif can hit. Well, these two guys are having the competition among each other.
Well,
19 of 14 and 20 of 18, sir.
Yeah, I'm sure Banaras must have done homework, but Tile came out of nowhere. So that he becomes out of syllabus for them, right?
Well, it is. He's definitely out of syllabus for them.
Has been pushed towards mid-on. Asif will give strike to his powerful hitter Tile Jamso. Tile will make every bowler count. He'll give a treat to whoever is watching and whoever is in the ground. If he gets going, there's no turning back for him. Another inside edge towards the leg side.
Well, if you have noticed, he's playing early. In all the shots he's playing, he's getting inside edge. Why? Because he's playing it bit early. Means that he's out of form. But if he waits for a fraction of second, he will get it in the middle of the bat. I'm sure he knows that. He's trying that only. He's an experienced player. But right now it's not happening, not coming on the middle of the bat. Not all the ball. That one ball he hit 6 definitely came from the middle of his bat.
Yeah, Manoj, I think even the pitch must be holding up a little bit because early morning, the pitch, there's always dampness in there. So maybe that could have some ripple effect on the bounce. So that might be.
Well, looking at the score, it looks like it's a batting track though. Because anyone joining us right now might think, oh, it's a batting pitch. But it isn't. It's because of these two guys who have put on 41 among themselves. Only 6 runs has come off extra and Tenzin bat. Rest, it's all 4s and 6s here from these two. And this time it's off the edge and yet again the fortune favors the brave. Will be 4 run down to the deep third area. No fielder there marking that territory. Another 4 for Asif. He won't mind how it comes. Runs are runs. At the end, that is what matters.
Well, I think they are getting boundaries every over, Manoj. That's a good sign for Himalayan Cricket Club. So if they can get boundaries every over and a couple of singles and 2s like this, see, Manoj, that's a smart piece of batting from these two batter.
That is when I say smart batting, smart batting. It comes naturally. It's in my muscle memory. At the end of 8 overs, Himalayan cricket still losing and cruising at 52 for 1. So, sir, during the bowling change, I think you are the best person to cover on how many teams were there, how many Bhutanese teams, if you can just highlight.
Well, in this tournament, 15 teams have participated, and out of 15 teams, 5 are Bhutanese team, and we have 10 from neighboring country India. And when you talk about India, I think a couple of teams have come from Uttar Pradesh. One team, I think, the Banaras, Banaras is one team who has come from all the way from Uttar Pradesh. Then there was team from Bihar, state of Bihar, West Bengal and Assam. So here we had almost a four states, team from 4 states. That's been slapped towards the offside. Super will do the job. It'll just be 1, and in brings in Tile Jamso on strike. I think medium pacer. He would love to go after that.
Change of bowling from the Gelephu end is Pankaj Vishwakarma. And again, Thile there. If he gets that, it will be outside the ground. It would definitely reach the futsal court adjacent to this ground, or maybe beyond. This guy can hit, but I'm coming back to it again. He's not in form. If he is in form, he has done so many times for Team Bhutan, for any team that he has played. And that was definitely wide ball. And Thile being Thile, I don't need anything free. I will take my own runs. And that is his trademark. I am tired pose. I remember this from all the matches that we have played. This means he's tired, but he's just taking a breather there.
So I'm sure his teammate will know about. So maybe yes. I think these two batters have put on a good partnership. 40 odds run. Asif won 27. Thile jumps so quick fire 21, 17.
Thile there looks like a diamond, just like his batting is a diamond. Under the pressure, performs the most. This time it's Asif who's performing from his bat. We have to wait and see if that's 6 or 4. That is yet another humongous 6 from the bat of Asif. When we are talking about Thile, the Bhutanese counterpart, it is the person from Assam, Asif Wasimullah, letting his bat do all the talk.
Well, what a pick from Asif. I think you don't bowl there to these two batters. I think they will deposit it every time because that's an easy picking. I mean, the length, I think that will make, that gives the freedom for them to swing the bat. So it was hit almost like a straight end of 9 overs. Himalayan CC are 61 for 1.
Well, Asif there, after hitting a 6, takes another single and takes the strike. This is what we love to see, not getting carried away, not playing one shot too many. You know what you are capable of. Now 9 overs, 9 wickets they still have in hand. If these two can go up to 15 overs, 5 overs, I'm telling you, there's going to be early Diwali fireworks here at Gelephu International Cricket Ground.
Yes, Manoj, I think this partnership is building nicely. This could be dangerous for Banaras Super Kings. They need a breakthrough. So wickets are hard to come. Only the wicket of Tenzerapia has fallen, and from there, these two have picked up the momentum. It's going so nicely for them. I'm sure that the Himalayan dugout would be mighty pleased with this, the way these two are batting. That's been clubbed towards the leg side. Will just be a single.
Well, talking about the team strategy, I think it has definitely paid off promoting Thile Jamso there. Well, Asif was hitting, Thile is also hitting. Usually what happens when one hits, one takes single, plays the anchor role. But here, both are playing the boom boom role. So if one is Pandya, who is the other hard hitter, that, and other side is Pant. It's like Pant and both batting. And this time he plays it on the leg, hard, goes like a treasure bullet. It will only be 1 run to Thile Jamso.
Well, these two batters are dismantling the bowling attack of the Banaras Super King. Well, rightly so, because both has the power and both has the capability to do things. I think, like Manoj, you said, if they can stay for another till 15 overs, then maybe we'll have. That's up in the air, could be a simple catch, but well over the fielder at mid-off. I think that was a misjudge from the fielder. He was almost like 5 to 10 yards inside the boundary road. So maybe if he had stayed near the boundary edge, that would have been a catch.
Well, definitely, that definitely was a half a chance. If he was on the rope, that would have definitely be a catch. Well, it's a different story whether he would have taken or not, but that was a misjudgment and only manages to give 6 to Asif again. Asif now has moved on to 41. Well, if I have to talk about these two batters, they are on fire. These batters are in a state of pure concentration. Their bat are like a fire stick, and every shot is a spark igniting the online crowd and even the commentator here. This time again in the gap, will they push for two? The tired legs, Asif wanted, but our Tile Jamso said, no brother, I'm tired. Or maybe he says, I'll hit 6 of the last ball. This guy is one tough character, I'm telling you.
Has been flicked towards the leg side. I think it will collect a boundary. Yes, sweetly timed by Tilejamso. Well, you don't need to hit on the offside. He can do it at all parts of the ground. So playing against the merit of the ball. So that is a pure class from Tilejamso. End of 10 overs. Himalayan CC are 74 for 1.
A cheeky shot there, cheeky. Rotating his rotatory muscle there in the hips. More like, I think he got that thing from the golf that he plays, and now much needed hydration, especially Tilejam, so they're still on his knees. But what a inning he's playing despite being so tired. As our groundsman and the scoreboard there, those are our things, those are our covers here at the Gelephu International Cricket Ground. The groundsmen have done a fabulous job giving us cricket all day, every day, not even a single day gap. They have gave us pitch number 3, pitch number 2, pitch number 1, you name it. They have given us green, dry, turning, everything. Amber and his team, huge kudos to them.
Well, I think yes, Manoj, you have clearly said a lot of things our groundsmen like to add on that. I think they have given more than 100%, battling the rain, the weather. I think they have done their best part. And yeah, with sunshine here, today it looks a different game story for Himalayan CC. They're on mission. Mission is to reach the final. So if Banaras Super King loses today, then I think it's a train ticket for them tomorrow, right, Manoj?
Well, whether they take flight from the Gelephu International Airport or they take train from Kokrajhar is up to them. But right now, if you feel like that, if you let balls slip through your fingers, it is definitely packing time and going back. But we never know in game of T20 up till the last ball is ball. Rohit here comes on to ball from the Gelephu end. And again, I think that missed everyone. Keeper's glove, batter's bat, and everything. We have to wait for the signal from, it looks like.
Yeah, it's the bottom edge, Manoj, and your favorite word, French or Chinese cut, right? So
Well, this time it was catchable, not the earlier one, but this time it was much more catchable than what you had pointed out earlier. But Asif here looks more calm and poised with all the shots in the book, taking singles, taking twos, and even taking big shots. And Tile goes down on his knees as if like he's going to propose the wicketkeeper there.
So patience and precision, hallmark of a quality batter in these two. Down the track goes Tile and over the fence. I think that was played and he has taken the aerial route. So what a shot from Tile. That's gone like a rocket into the pavilion. Manoj, second 6 he had hit in that area.
Well, Tile jumps. So I thought he was tired. I think he was checking the pitch out there. Where next ball is going to pitch, how it will react. He went down just like that. He's checking the pitch, mind you, he's not tired. What a 6 off his bat. Rohit there, RR, I called him yesterday, getting the treatment of the bat, of the lightning bat of Tile Jamsu there. In our president's playing career, he used to name his bat as Namcha Dendup. I think it's Namcha Dendup from Tile's bat today here. And again, it's uppish. Will that be taken? One shot too many. Yes, it is. And now he perishes. Tile has done the job that his captain wanted, but he could not finish it off well. 33 from 22 ball goes out to a catch to a deep fielder, and Rohit gets his much needed vengeance. Namcha Dendup departs. Long walk back to the pavilion.
Well, I think that was a slower delivery, I think, which Tile didn't pick up, and the timing wasn't there. But what a knock he has played. I think he has put his team into a good position where they can they can reach almost like 150 to 160. So good knocks coming from Chile. He has to depart 33 of 22 deliveries. But we still have Asif in the middle. He's batting on 44 of 33. Couple of good sixes.
Well, Himalayan have come out all guns blazing today. Rahul Goyal says if these two bat, score will be 160 plus. Well, Chile Jamso has departed, but doesn't mean they are going to slow down, because the next batter who has come in, the left-hander, Bikiran, is one of their superstar. If he gets going along with Asif and with more powerhouse to come, Mikyo.
Well, Manoj, I think I've been told that Himalayan CC have batter way till the last number 11, right?
Well, even number 11, Karma Doji there, I'm guessing, can bat. He can hit sixes. So, well, if Hasimara, you are watching this match eagerly, please do your homework. We don't know who will face you in the finals. But before the finals, you still have tomorrow to play. And if Banaras won't win today and you go down tomorrow, Hasimara, it will come down to net run rate. So, yes, what I wanted to say is please do your homework. Watch the batters, watch the bowlers.
Well, a sigh of relief for Banara's team. I think much needed breakthrough for them. Short ball and pull towards the leg side. Could be a catch. Well, that was over the fielder head. The fielder had no chance, but he tried his best. A 6 to start for Bikran. One biggie goes into the dressing room. Comes out another one. Manoj.
Well, you took the words out of my mouth. I just wanted to say the Bhutanese Chile Jamso goes, the Indian Chile Jamso comes in, but a left-hander Chile Jamso it is. They are big and bulky and powerful. What a fancy way to get off the mark. 6 of the first ball. I think his strike rate, if right now, is 600, sir.
Yes. It will be, no? 600.
6 divided by 1 into 100 is 600. So, yes, striking at 600. Bikiran, what a character he is. And I think this is a good strategic move from Captain Mikyo Durji. He has demoted himself and he's sending his hitters up. I think it's runs that they want. And even he can hit, but I think he feels at this juncture it's the big hitters who can put the runs on the board, and maybe from 15 overs they can just push and reach maybe 180, 170.
Yeah, nicely said, Manoj. Absolutely agree with you. I think yes, captain getting demoted himself. Maybe that could be his game plan, sending all the pinch hitter or the hitters out there, get some runs, and the team will be off to a good total towards the end.
Well, the way Hasimara reached their target 100 yesterday within 17 overs was remarkable, and today, as Mudassar has a change of bowling, even Himalayan are putting up a big message. The way they are batting is fabulous batting display, and it's like hitting from the first ball itself. What a batting display from Asif. 6 short of his first half century of the tournament.
Yes. So Mudassir into his second over. Dot ball to start. What can Asif do now? Pull towards the leg side. Not much of a timing. He'll just collect a single.
This is an interesting change because Bikiran is a left-hander and Mudassar being the offie, he can turn the ball away from him. Good thinking there from Captain Tej, but there's right-hander at the other end, so it's a good gamble that he has taken. Well, let's see if it pays off. If we can get Bikiran for cheap, they will be back in this game sooner than we have thought.
That was pushed towards mid-off. Sensible batting from Bikiran. Rotating the strike and giving more strike to his well-said batter, the Asif. If he can club a couple of big sixes, yeah, he's batting on 45. Half a dozen needed for him to get his maiden half century in this tournament. That's been chipped towards the leg side. It will be another single. So 3 single in a row for Himalayan CC.
While those people joining us today, right now, Banaras won the toss and they have decided to field first. Himalayan were put into bat, but looks like it's backfiring at the moment. They are cruising. So if you are there online watching us, we have live chat on in front of us as Bikiran takes single down to the sweeper cover. Please do let us know if you want to know about anything, Bhutan cricket, the tournament, the Gelephu mindfulness, anything that's related to cricket here in Bhutan, or you want to ask some question, or you have some suggestion, please do, or maybe feedback off the com box here, please do let us know. Please jot it down. We'll try to respond to it as and when we can. Mudasar round the wicket to Asif, and I think this is the nervous 46 for him. He misses it for the first time in his innings. At the end of 12 overs, Himalayan now 93 for 2. Pankaj Vishwakarma with his pace bowling. Oh, it's up in the air. Will there be fielder underneath? Yes, and Bikiran departs after not making much impact. So, sir, the pace bowler definitely getting the wicket there of Bikiran.
Well, I think that was a good change from Banara's captain. So switching from spinner to pace bowler, and it really paid off. So second wicket falls in quick succession for Himalayan CC. The first one was being the hard hitter Chile Jamso, and now here comes the captain of Himalayan CC, Ranju Mikodoji. He has a job to do, and he has a good partner. I mean, a well-set batter in the crease. Asif batting on 46, but there was a good breather off from Banaras. They needed that wicket.
Well, good breakthrough, good wicket, and we call it nick of time. He got it. Gets the breakthrough. Pankaj there. Pankaj Vishwakarma. First ball of the second spell gets wicket. It will do his confidence all good. Now, this is where they have to keep Miki on strike, give single to Asif, and try to be smart. The Banaras Super Kings here, because anywhere if they can restrict them below 130 now, by the looks of it, it will be a good target to chase down. But anything above 130 or 140 is going to be difficult ask for them in a scorching hit in the second innings.
Yeah, with this wicket, I think the momentum will shift. Maybe it will be in middle. There was inside edge, and we go off the mark with single.
Well, we have your fan here, sir, as Miko gets off strike. East or west, solo die commentary is the best. What a way of putting it, simply, Suman.
Well, thank you, Suman Pradhan. I'm sure you must have heard a lot of me talking all rubbish here.
On to the pad. Asif definitely has some butterfly in his stomach, reaching 46. First time in his innings we see he's not middling a ball or is hitting the parts of his body and all. It happens to any batter, and it's happening to Asif right now.
Well, Manoj, I think Pankaj is turning the hit up, the momentum shifting from batting to bowling. Good change for the Banaras. That's been guided towards the third man region. A misfield. Will the batter take two? No, says Asif will just have to settle for single. Well, there was two in taking had they push, but yeah, Asif he is on tired legs, Manoj. So most probably he is preserving some energy.
Well, he definitely is, because that's called smart batting as well. They don't need risky runs as well. But here is Miko, makes him run no matter what. Miko here rotating the strike so well. And this too, if they are there till the 17th over or maybe 16th, I'm telling you the score will be way past 140. Once Asif reaches 50, look out for big shots again.
I think definitely he is holding back at the moment. Batsman nudges towards the mid wicket. He'll collect a single, moves on to 48.
And gives the strike as well, which is much needed right now.
Much needed, yes.
At the end of 13 overs, 97 for 3 are Himalayan.
Well, Miko as a batter, he's not having a good time at the moment. I mean, this is the third match he's playing, and previous two matches he couldn't score. So most probably this is the ideal time for him and for his team to.
Well, he's a big match player, but just to correct you, sir, the other day he made 22 runs and he was the highest run getter on the pitch. That was unplayable when Himalayan won against one of the Indian team, I forgot. But he was the highest scorer. He made 22, and on the scorecard it looked like he didn't perform, but he was the highest run getter when the ball was not coming onto the bat. So I just wanted to correct you there. He has performed, but not the 50s. I think that is what you're talking about. 50s, 40s. That is what he needs, and that is his trademark pose there. One bat on the handle, one bat on the hip, more like a model there. So yes, he has performed, but this is the time here, tomorrow, and maybe the finals, 3 matches in the trot, where he needs to get a 50 to make himself feel good, I feel.
But first they need to win this match. At the moment looks like 13 overs 97, so another 160 to 70. Okay, now Manoj, let's go ahead with our usual prediction. So what score do you think Himalayan CC will make?
I think as Asif takes single, I'm hoping he will have some more fireworks left in him. So 140.
So 7 overs including this, I'll go 170.
Wow.
That will be my prediction, because we have two batter who can take aerial route. So watch out for Asif. He's batting on 49 at the moment. So once he get his 50, like you said, I think maybe he'll put his foot on the pedal.
Well, he should, because there's no way staying around when you are seeing the ball as big as a watermelon now. So get to a 50. And clean ball is Rangjung Mikio Dorji. Commentators curse, you call it. He went onto the back foot. That was not a ball to be played on a back foot. That was a ball to defend on the front foot. But he went back, he exposed his stumps, and now Captain Mikio Dorji departs after scoring only 2 runs.
Well, that's a huge moment. I think, yes, very much well said. Manoj cleaned him up. I think the stump went for some cartwheeling. So, well, it's a big moment, because the Banaras knows the strength of the captain Mikyo. If he gets going, like Tilejam, so he doesn't need to look back. So he will make sure that his teams get much needed. I mean, he can take the team total to way high up. So there was another breakthrough. I think the momentum seems to be shifting towards Banaras. At the couple of quick wicket for them, and they have got a big wicket. Mind it, Manoj.
The bowlers, like you mentioned, they are bowling as if like they are following the mindfulness here at the Gelephu Mindfulness City. Perfect line and length. And just like the serene flow of the Mochu River in the Punakha, I have been highlighting that again and again. Bowlers are trying to pull the strings back and the pendulum in favor of Banaras Super Kings. But now comes Sujit Nandi, another experienced and hard-hitting batter, and he's on the pad. Directly he went up. He did not even appeal. He thought that was plumb. But I felt that the impact of the ball was outside the off stump. The moment it hit Nandi's pad, it was definitely outside. But Wave Up there thinks otherwise. Wave Up Pal there. He almost danced to that.
Well, Manoj rightly pointed out, and we rightly saw. I think the pitching was on outside off stump, so maybe that saved Nandi. Otherwise, had it pitched on the line, he would have been plumped LBW. So I'll just quote your favorite. He'll be a sitting duck, right?
He was almost a sitting duck and on a duck out, that too. Double duck. I
Double
would say.
duck out, yes.
At the 14 overs mark with 6 overs to go, Himalayan cricket now too short of 100, 98 for 4. Mudassir Khan comes to ball from the Gelephu town end into his third over. Will be bowling to Asif there. Asim there, definitely nervous. Butterfly. In fact, I think the elephants are running in his stomach right now to get that one much needed run.
Well, can he bring up his maiden 50 here? Looks like he can. He does. And that was a well played by Asif. That's well deserved 50, composed, confident and classy. Raises bat to his teammate.
Well, yesterday, Asif, I met him in the very popular sweet house here in Gelephu town, the Ashok Hotel or the lovely suite. He was having some samosa and some lassi. I think that has gotten him all firing here in the much needed match. He's batting like as if it's the final. What a batting display from him. Now, this is where we need him to get back onto the third gear instead of 1 and 2, with Sujit Nandi off the mark with 1 run. That's now Asif. It's interesting now they have got their helmets on for the spinner. Does this mean they want to sweep?
Maybe I think he's looking to go, with full protection. Okay, I'm all in. Well, that was a classy 50 from Asif, but job well started only. It's not yet finished, right? They still have 6 over, including this. Down the track goes Asif, flick towards the leg side. Will it be catch? I think our cameraman couldn't pick it up. Looks like it's a catch. There was a much celebration.
Well, Asif did what we thought he would do. After reaching 50, he tried to accelerate. And at the score of 100, Asif departs now, the most set batter. Now, this is where the pendulum swings in the other way. 2 new batters will be in the crease and they will be playing the last 5 overs when they need to hit. This is an interesting juncture of the match. But Asif, you should give yourself a pat on the back, and everyone there in the pavilion are clapping for him because he made 50, not only 50, he fought hard for that 50. He went slow. That is what happens to any batter. He went slow to his 50, he started singles, double, and suddenly when he changes his gear and he tries to hit 6 again like he was like as if in a very uncomfortable situation.
Yeah, Manoj, the other thing is, I think the fielder was placed in the right position. So they knew that Asif he's strong in the leg side, so most probably, so they will try and hit him over there. So that was a good setup by the bowler and the captain. Easy picking for the fielder at deep mid wicket. 5 down for Himalayan Cricket Club. 100s on the board. Still have 5 overs remaining. Tashifunso pushing towards the cover region. A single for him and off the mark. Can these two batters put on some fireworks? I'm sure they were given free license by the captain. Another down the leg side. Another single for Sujit Nandi. Oh, they are taking 2 runs. That's an excellent running between these two. Well, 2 runs to end the 15 overs.
Well, you counted the chicken before it even hatched. You thought it's Nandi and Tashifunso, they will only take single, but Nandi being Nandi, an experienced guy, takes 2. He knows even single run matters. Nandi there gets off strike by taking 2, and it will be Tashifunso. And this 2, mind you, after 15 overs, 103 for 5, but this 2 can rotate strike as well as anyone else.
Yeah, Manoj, I think the fielder got caught napping in sun, right? So maybe these 2 batters saw him. So there was a chance, there was an opportunity for 2 runs, and they ran like a rabbit.
Well, rabbit they are, because they need run now. Rahul Goyal on the live chat says Himalayan cricket now in trouble. Well, let's see, 5 overs, and we also should not count the chicken before it hatches. So let's see what they have in store for us for the 5 overs. With singles, that will be 30. That will take them to 133. Still a good score here. So 150 they should be targeting, I feel. Tashifunso doesn't take single. It's a dot ball.
Straight to the fielder, and I think they must have heard or the word which you say, don't run if hit the fielder. That's been pulled towards leg side. The fielder have sense the batter might take second. He kept running and the stick just single. So good bowling from Waiba. Dot and single for him.
Well, Sujit Nandi too can hit big 6s. He did in the last match here at the GICG. But he has to execute, and with balls like that, it's not easy. He definitely wanted a single there, but I think there was no single there. Fielder was charging in. Good call from Tashifunso there, but again from Himalayan batter, they're not taking a good start from the non-striker end.
Towards the leg side, another single. Well, runs have dried up after the fall of Asif. Definitely 2 new batter. Asif, who was batting almost like an hour into if he was there, the scorecard would have been different. Over pitch delivery, straight. Another dot ball for Waiba.
Well, at the end of 10 overs mark, who would have thought Himalayan will lose 4 wickets and will only be 105 by the 16th over? Well, here is a game of T20. What a comeback here from Banaras Super Kings. If I have to talk about their comeback, it's like they have found the inner strength, much like a traveler finding a hidden monastery, and now are onto the path of victory, or maybe they are seeing the victory on the horizon as well. So yes, comeback it is from Banaras Super Kings, from how they started, how Thile Jamso and Asif put them all around the park. They have come back strong. They would do their confidence all good, especially when they come out batting in the second innings.
Well, 4 overs remain for Himalayan CC.
Rahul Goyal says last 4 overs they only took 5 runs and lost 1 wicket. So good stats there from Our online viewer Rahul Goyal there.
A dot balls are goal in T20s. Manoj, another dot ball for this. I think the pressure is mounting on those two. Down the track goes an appeal for the stumping. Looks like Sujit has had his feet there. Drag on time.
Well, looks like he watched a lot of Kung Fu Panda there. That was definitely a Kung Fu Panda stretch to get back to there. So he's pushing some price tag. He's looking for runs. He charged. He saw. He missed it. He almost tore his pant, but he made sure he made his grounds back and he's not out. That's how you should save your wicket. But now it's not the wicket that matters. It's the runs that's on the board. Let's see what Nandi has shot this time. Is that in the gap? No, it is. It isn't. It will just be one run. Tashi not interested in second run there. Well, it's all happening.
This is quality bowling. I think even the bowlers will feel some pressure because bowling in the death over is always a challenging, Manoj. I'm sure every bowler will feel that. A dot ball, another dot. I think these two batters are building a dot ball wall there.
Well, it is what it is. They are not. The intent is not there to make runs. There is no intent to charge the bowler. There's no intent. They are just looking for singles when it's already 17th over. So that is where it's going wrong. I think this two, like Nandi did, and they see there, Tashi is not interested to take second run. There was a chance. They should put pressure because they have. What's the point when they only make 120 runs and they have 5 wickets in hand?
Yes, Manoj.
This is where they should push.
Totally agree with you. Thing is, the intent is not there in these two batter. Look at that shot. Well, even, yeah, like I said, I think they are building a dot ball wall. So, another good over from Banaras Super King. 17 overs done. At this, Himalayan CC are 107 for 5. Pressure mounting on these two batters.
Well, it is, and pressure is mounting on us also. Yes, we know we are here under the fan, not in the pitch, and we are telling them to make runs, but it are the batters there. They are facing the delivery, and the bowlers are bowling exceptionally well. It's not like they are bowling bad and they are not playing short. They are bowling so well, and they are not able to play, but there has to be an intent. There has to be sweep shot at least, because runs are not coming off the straight bat. What you do, this is where reverse sweep shot, parallel sweep, even the scoop should come. But we don't see that from the batter. That's why I'm saying intent is not there to make runs. And there's a comment there from Simply Suman. He says Gelephu is looking beautiful, and he goes back to the days where he used to play here at Gelephu, and he's requesting us to make the Rama International Ground. A Thimphu flagship cricket stadium is coming, being built up jointly by Bhutan and India. So he wants that to come up so that he can play cricket before he retires, I believe. Suman, we hear you, but Rome was not built within a night, so it takes some time. Maybe we invite you to play here in Gelephu. Maybe bring your team. I think that's Suman Pradhan. So maybe bring your Dantak team next time into the G20 tournament here and come and play so that we can talk about you like we are talking about Tashi Phuntsho right now.
Good start for Pankaj. That's been flicked towards the leg side. Will just be a single. This is a high pressure bowling, calm, composed and clinical from Pankaj. A much needed for Banaras Super King. The comeback has been terrific, Manoj.
Well, comeback kings. I'm a big fan of Liverpool FC. They are known as the comeback kings. So I think even Banaras here. And this time, will it be for? Yes, much needed boundary there for Himalayan. Comes off the bat of the veteran Sujit Nandi there. He is now finally. He played a sweep shot as I was mentioning. Yes, now when there are fielders patrolling the boundary, you target the areas where it's empty. And that is a beautiful pavilion here at Gelephu International Cricket Ground. We see some police, Desubs, everyone have come out here to support the tournament and to cheer the local Bhutanese team.
Well, that was timed beautiful by Sujit Nandi. He picked up the leg early and slogging towards the mid wicket. A diving effort from the fielder, but couldn't get to the ball. Boundary for Sujit Nandi. That's been pushed towards the gully region. A sensible batting from him. Single, a fours and a single for Sujit.
What these two batters should do is they should minimize the dot ball. Even if they get single off each ball, yes, they will retire, but they will put 6 runs off the over, which will take them ever past to the target that Miko said, 130 to 140. In the air this time and into the gap, will they take two? Nope, this will only be one. So they have to now cut down dot. They can't afford a defensive shot here on.
Yeah, they still have 5 wickets. So even if one of the batters goes out trying to hit for boundaries or maximum, yes, it doesn't matter because they are like you said. I think that's hit on the pad. Well, the umpires have given it. I think it looks dead straight. So we're talking about wicket. That could be a commentator curse, right, Manoj?
Well, they will always go back and say that we jinxed it. But actually, we are supporting all the batters and all the fielders here, and even the bowlers. And there we see again the dugout there, Himalayan dugout. Not so excited, not so happy at the moment. But it's Nandi who departs after hitting that four. Himalayan had some hope that there will be boundaries in the last 2 overs from his bat, but he also perishes. Again, another LPW brings Ugendorji aka Paco. He will be at the non-striker end because it's the end of 18 overs, 114 for 6. But now the two young witness batter, they have to now change the gear. And change they have to because it's not 1, 2, 6. They have to go to gear number 10. I know there's no invention yet, but gear 10 is required if they have to reach anywhere near to a target that can win them a game.
So you're talking about rocket, right? Spaceship or maybe spacecraft. Gear 10, you boom, zoom.
Well, yes, gear 10, it's gear 10, that's what required here. Let's see whether they will be in 10, 6, 5 or they will continue in 1 and 2. If they're in 1 and 2, mind you, your 170 target that you predicted.
Rightly mentioned, Manoj. I think yes, these two batter now they need to shift the gear because they doesn't have much over. 2 overs remain, 12 ball, 114 on the score. If they're going to put, I think that's been pushed towards leg side. The batter looking for 2. Ugendoji wanted second but sent back by Tashpunso. I think 2 was gettable there. Maybe Tashpunso hit must be having some effect on him.
But I think the way I know he thinks, I think he thought Ugendoji has a better chance to hit boundary. So that's why he only took 1 run. But Ugendoji misses is completely. In our local cricket, we used to say he killed bacteria there. Lots of bacteria with the swing and a miss.
But this is quality bowling. I'm sure the captain, Tej Khan, is on his 3rd over. He has gone for some runs, but the comeback has been brilliant. Like Manoj, you said, that's a pitch driven over the point region. They should collect 2 runs.
Which they don't, sir.
Well, hesitation from the batters. That's awesome bowling from Tej Khan, the captain. He's making a mark. That's high up in the air. 2 fielders getting underneath. A chase been done. I think this time they will take 2 runs. A comfortable 2 runs for Tashpunso.
This time they get 2. And I just get a message from my wife who is watching us or hearing us says, I sound too excited here. Well, excited I would be because I'm expecting some fireworks here in the T20 last final penultimate overs. And they are not giving me. Sorry to disappoint you, my dear, but excited I am here at the comm box. And why not? I have such a partner here who keeps on putting the adrenaline rush within me. He comes out with the slogan and the idioms. It just gets me excited.
Well, Manoj, I think we've been gossiping a lot, right? The final delivery of the 19 over, and that's been hit straight. Will it be catch? Well, fielder covers from the mid-on region. They take 2nd run. That's an excellent running. 7 runs of the 19 deliveries. Himalayan Cricket Club are 121 for 6. 1 over left, Manoj. 1 over left for them. I think they might sniff 130 to 135.
Well, closer to my target. I said 140. But I think it's too late for them to run twos now. If only they did this from an over or maybe earlier than that, they would have easily reached 135 by now with one over to go. So I think they have to do their homework, go back. Tomorrow they have to come at strong. If they are not hitting boundaries, they have to push for it when they have wickets. This is the time to push and not in the first or second over when they were.
Well said, Manoj. I think what they can do is they can listen to our community because we've been gossiping, we've been talking a lot of things about how important the twos are. I mean, you convert ones into twos. I mean, cricket is not only hitting fours and six. It is ones, it is two. That's been swing towards the offside. Will it get? No. A dot ball.
Why don't you run for that? The fiddler will have a shy at the stumps, but you will minimize the dot balls. I don't understand this from these two batters especially. Ugendoji can hit, Tashi can hit, but they are giving dot balls.
Down the track goes and right through the gate of Tashipunzo. Middle stump getting crashed and taking a walk.
You don't run, you don't take single, you give dot ball. Next ball you charge and you give away wicket. That's two dot balls, sir, in the last over. This is what I fail to understand in our young Bhutanese batters, players. If anyone watching us right now, please do listen to this, come back to this. We are here, we are not the experts, but we can see how the game is going. You need runs on the board to defend. And if you are 120, if they need just 6 runs per over, mind you, if you don't have good bowling attack, you are already under pressure, Himalayan.
Yeah, Manoj, like I said, Banaras King are building goal because dot ball are goal in T20s, and especially at the death over 19 to 20 overs. I think if you have dot ball, you're piling up, you're stacking up the goal. So maybe after the end of this first inning, Banaras King will be richer. They'll be more happy because they have ball plenty of dot ball. Dot ball means minimize run.
Well, Rahul Goyal there is being very optimistic. He says there are two left-arm quality spinner. I'm sure he's talking about Aniruddha and Bikiran. With that, it will be difficult for Banaras to chase 130. Yes, Rahul, you are quite sure, but they have to reach 130 for that. They are 121 right now. And with Karma Doji coming in, this guy can hit as well. A promotion for him. He was number 11, but now he is batting at number 9. So let's see if he has something in his kitty. But as now, the young Ugendoji, these two young fast bowler all-rounders have to do it for Himalayan at least to reach 130 or 135. Let's see what happens. 3 balls to go. It's up in the air, a pitch. Takes the aerial route. Will it be taken? Ugendoji, yes, perishes. Yet another dot ball, sir. I'll let you do the talking from here on.
Well, that was needed from Ugendoji, but he got the elevation, but he didn't get the distance. I think the intention was very much from Ugendoji. He doesn't have much ball to do. He wanted to go for big, didn't time it properly, and a simple catch down the mid-on region fielder. Who makes no mistake. 7 down for Himalayan Cricket Club. 122 runs on the board. Still 2 balls remain in this the final over. This has been a fantastic bowling effort from Banaras Super King. They have really come back strongly. I think the collapse started the moment they got the wicket of Asif, Manoj. So 2 wicket in this. It's not a time. It's not a goal. It is diamond. I mean. So Aniruddha, the new batter for Himalayan CC, what can he do now? Swing it towards the mid-on. The batter looking for 2 runs. I think that's excellent running. That's what we've been talking about. That's how you put pressure and that's how you still run. So that was, I mean, it was Karma Doji. He has some cricketing skill, cricketing sense. Manoj, that's exactly what the doctor has ordered, right?
Well,
So,
that is what I wanted. We wanted. pushing for two. It's not like every day they are going to have bullseye from the boundary. Again, they should go for two, or maybe that will be six or four. We have to wait and see. We'll see. We have to wait for the signal from, and that's six from Aniruddha. Why didn't you come earlier in the order? He takes finally 230 Himalayan cricket. So finally, Rahul Goyal's 130 is there now. If he has to predict, they will win with the two left-arm spinner.
Well, six to end the inning of Himalayan Cricket Club. Started off very well. Some big fireworks, but I think Banaras Super King bowler did pretty well. They came back strongly at one stage. The score was looking at the total score we thought would go well past 160 and 70. So that's the batting card of Himalayan Cricket. Asif, top score, and his maiden half century. 50 of 45 deliveries. Tenzin Abge couldn't click today. 6 of 10 runs. And came the Tillijam, so the hard hitter. 33 from 22. He played a blinder of inning. And nothing much from here on, except for Sujit Nandi into double figure 10 of 13. Well, one thing about the Banaras Super Kings today, they have considered 0 extras. That is fantastic. Fantastic bowling effort from Banaras Super King. And talking about the wicket taker, it was the Pankaj Vishkarma who is leading the wicket with 4 wickets, 4 overs, 29 runs. Vaibhapal, 1 wicket. He has bowled 4 overs, gave only 5 runs, like economy of 1.25. But surprisingly, I think this is the first time we are seeing a team considering 0 extras. So that is a top-notch bowling from any team. I think, yes, like Manoj said, they have really done a good homework. I think being a teacher of Banaras Super King, you will be happy, more than happy with that, right, Manoj?
Well, what a comeback they did, and not bowling even a single wide, no ball buys. It's a huge, and I think that says it. Else the score would have easily been 140 to 150. What a comeback! How Thile and Asif were going. We thought it would be 170. Everyone thought 170, 180. So they have pulled back around 40 to 50 runs. What a bowling performance from the spinners. So that's it from the first innings. We will take a short breather here. Please grab onto your juice if it's hot. If you're in a cold place, a coffee or maybe. And please stay tuned. We will be back and we'll see how Banaras will craft their chase. We'll be back after a while. Please do not go away. The second inning is about to start here at the Gelephu Mindfulness City. Umpires have started walking in towards the pitch. Himalayan have set a target of 131. They managed to make 130, but now it's up to the Banaras Super King to try and chase that down. Banaras Super King batting lineup is strong. These are the batter. Mudassar Khan is one batter who can turn tides around. Captain himself Tej Khan, Shibam Singh Yadav, also opener, and Rohit Rajpal is another batter to look for. And down there we have hard hitters like Aman Kumar, Pankaj Vishwakarma and Vaibhav Pal. Mithun and Rajiv as well can bat as well. So it's a very strong lineup for them. We have to see how they manufacture this chase down. Before we start off the proceeding, we'll also have a look at the squad, the playing 11 for both the teams. So this is the playing 11 today. Asif there with a 50. Tenzin Rabge could not perform. Chile Jamso there with a quick 33. Bikran Das also departed early. So did Captain Rangjung Mikyo Dorji. Sujit Nande started a fight back but could not finish it off. Tashish Huncho and Ugen Dorji could not capitalize on the last few overs. Karma Dorji and Anuradha finished the innings, but Bastav Roy did not get a chance to bat. So they put up a total of 130, setting a target of 131 for them. As we see umpires getting in. Umpire Rakesh on your left, and this is the playing 11 for Banara Super King. Aman Kumar, Suman Singh Yadav, Captain Tej Khan, Rohit Raspal, the all-rounder, Anuj Singh, and another all-rounder off spinner, Mudassir Rahman, Azam Hussain, Pankaj Vishwakarma, who bowled exceptionally well, even so did Vaibhav Pal, and the fast bowler Mathu Yadav and MD Rajiv. It will be jersey number 29. Bastav Rai will be starting off the proceeding for Himalayan CC, and he will be bowling from the mountain end. Wicketkeeper in red hat is Tenzin Rabge, and captain himself Rangchu Mikadoji stands in the second slip. With that play, says umpire Deshan Wongmo there, and the first ball of the second inning starts off with the wide ball when there's not much run on the board, and when Banaras did not even give a single extra. Himalayan here tries to be generous and starts off with the wide. Bastav Rai there. Not getting the rhythm correct. The opening batter today is Aman and Shivam Singh. Again another wide. Bastav again finding it hard to get the line and length correct. I think he's trying to bowl quick earlier in his spell. Aman yesterday went for the first ball itself. He lost his wicket. We didn't see much of him, but today he will try to convert that into runs, because his team needs him more so ever than yesterday. Because if they lose this, they are packing back. Played off the back foot into the gap, will be one run to deep third, and just like that, Aman Kora is finally off the mark in the Super 3. Brings Shivam Singh, the left-hander, who started off well yesterday but could not convert it into a big score. would like to improve on that today. Now Basta will be bowling to a left-hander, and with his natural swing, it will be interesting to see the contest between these two. Basta to Shivam, well played Shivam there. Looks calm and poised. He gave the full face of the bat there and defends it down. Mature batting there by Vastav. He knows they don't need huge run rate. 6 point something should be the run rate that they have to target if they have to win this game. Not much. And to those watching us online right now on YouTube, please do ask questions, share feedback, give suggestions. Let's have a two-way communication. And with that, he dispatches that to the first four for Banaras Super King. He pierces the cover fielders like a treasure bullet. It came out of the sweet spot of his bat. Shivam Singh continuing from where he left off yesterday. Beautiful batting display by Banaras Super King there. Puts pressure back on Himalayan right away. 7 runs already off 3 balls. And it are their spinners, 2 left arm spinner. When they come on, it will be interesting to see. Again a caught shot and again finds the gap. He is finding the gap just like we find green here in Bhutan. Shivam Singh there this time with a cut shot, and this time finds the gap between the point and the gully for yet another 4. 2 fours in a row. Bastav yet again proving to be expensive in his early spells. Shivam Singh there, the flamboyant left-hander. As I was mentioning, interesting battle, and the battle is won by the left-hander batter here this time and not the bowler. And this time smart batting again. Plays it down and takes single and gets off strike. Brings Aman on strike. Bastav still has 1 ball to go, and he has already given away 12 runs in this over. Well, let's see, he will have some redemption or not. No, in fact, it makes matter worse. After already bowling 2 wide balls, another wide. Bastav here, he should definitely have some rest. He should not come back for next over from that. And if Miko still gives him the over, he has to ask question to himself why, because he doesn't have much runs on the board. 118 needed of 115 balls, and much better delivery this time from Bastav as he covers his face with his palm. He's not happy with himself, and even Himalayan would not be happy with him, because that's one of the most expensive over of this innings, or in fact this match. At the end of first over, Banaras Super King cruising at 13 for 0. Karma Doji will be starting off proceeding from the Gelephu town end. He has been brought back to this playing lineup for his bowling skills, and Himalayan CC needs it more than ever today. It's right now. And if he balls like that, it's not what the doctor ordered. 5 wide runs. Diving Tenzin Rabge. The poor guy cannot do anything when your bowler bowls that kind of wide ball. A wild wide. If I was an umpire, I would have given 2 runs instead of 1 run for that. We used to call it super wide. Bad start for Karmadoji and for Himalayan cricket here. But they too have to come back strong like Banaras did. And I think it's early in the innings they have to bring their spinners on, the left arm spinners, Bikiran and Aniruddha. They are required at this juncture. Else it's not going to be easy here on for Himalayan cricket here. Karmadoji, let's see how he comes back, a tough character, and loses his rhythm. Or maybe it's a tactics to get the focus of the batter. Not, or maybe taking his sweet time there, Karmadoji there. Well, he has to come back strong. He is a tough character, but he has to put in the content. And just like that, the ball comes in. And this time, he bowls a dot ball. Already 18 of this 1.1 over. That's like out of 7 balls, 18 runs. Not the start they wanted, not the start that they would have hoped for. And this time plays it, takes the aerial route, up in the air it goes, and 4 runs again from Shubham Singh's bat. That wasn't a bad ball, mind you, that was short of length, but Shubham Singh punishes the bowler there. A beautiful shot, elegant I would say. He plays that shot as if like a knife through a butter. It's his armory. It's not easy to play that shot, but he makes it looks like it's so easy to play that shot. A class batter Shubham Singh he is. Karmadoji already under pressure now, and this time from the top he goes. Will that be 6? Yes, that will be maximum. First 6 of this match comes off the bat of Shubham Singh, and just like Bastab, Karmadoji already proving to be expensive there. Young Karmadoji doesn't know where to bowl, and this is where experience counts. If only there was an experienced keeper there, he should be guiding Karmadoji where to bowl. But even he being young, he doesn't know where to guide Karmadoji. He should be bowling straight, no room. He is giving room. If he bowls straight, it will be dot ball. Just like that, what a ball. But unfortunately for him, that too runs down to boundary. 4, 6, 4 and 5 watts. What a over for Banaras Super King. Karmadoji, hard luck this time. That was a well directed straight yorker, but comes off the inside edge and goes to the vacant area for 4. Well, not the start that they wanted Himalayan, but what the start that Banara Super King wanted. To help me in my excitement here is a comeback from my co-commentator Mr. Ugan Doche, who is back. 2 balls to go of Karmadoji's already expensive over, sir. This time a dot ball.
Thank you so much, Manoj. This over's gone for plenty. The Karmadoji need to pull it back. 6, 4, 4, it's 14. Plus, we have 5 wides. Puts him to 19. I think 19 runs. This is a good over for Banaras Super King. Shubham Singh displaying his batting masterclass. Batting on 23 of 9. Down the leg side, could be another wide. Some exercise for the umpires.
Well, plenty of exercise. Even first over, 3 wides, now 2 wide. Umpires are loving it. They are burning some calories, but who is not loving it is Karmadoji, Mikyo, and Himalayan cricket. They are struggling like anything. But after only putting 130 on board, in 2 overs they have given 33.
That's a flying start for Banaras Super King. That's been cut away. And it flashes hard. Goes for another boundary. Make it 23 runs of the second over. That is a massive, massive over for in the context of the game. I think good start for Banaras Super King. They know they are chasing a 130. Looks like they have got a flight to catch, Manoj. Well, I'm sure this will do a confident of good to the player of Banaras.
Well, it definitely would. I was mentioning just before you came into the com box, they should bring their left arm spinners to lethal weapon, and so does Miko there. Brings Vikiran, and I'm sure from the other end it will be Aniruddha, because it will be them to put an end to this misery. Especially Shivam there, batting on 27 of 10 balls. I'm trying to see his stats there. Let's see if it comes on the screen. There you go, sir. Strike rate. Please comment on the strike rate there, sir.
Well, I think the strike rate of almost like 200. Yeah, they have 5 fours and 1 6 in 12 deliveries. What a start for Banaras Super King, striking at the rate of 270. Left arm comes into attack. An easy single. They have come with the intent of winning the match. I think yesterday they suffered a defeat from Hashimara Sporting Club, but during the toss time, I think the captain of Banaras, he said that his boys did not far yesterday, but they are looking to go all out. I mean, like you said, all gun blazing.
All guns blazing. And definitely they have come out all guns, all cylinder firing, I would say. The way they are doing, putting up this chase, I'm telling you, sir, it will be over within 8 or 10 over. Unless Bikiran and Aniruddha has something else in mind. Because they are under enormous pressure, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's been tossed up, inviting for the batter to drive. Excellent ball from Bikran. I think captain brought him to slow down the run rate, or maybe to create an opportunity like that. That's a swing and miss. And Shivam Singh, he's not going to stay there. Just watching it, he has his foot on the pedal, on the 5th gear, right? Or the 10th gear you'll be talking about.
Well, yes, when they need 2 or 3 gear, they are in 10 gear. When Himalayan needed 10, they were in 2nd and 3rd. I think the stars are not aligning for Himalayan cricket today here, because they are doing just the opposite of what is required of them. And I hope Bikiran and Aniruddha will change it for them. But for Banaras Super King, what a comeback, I'm telling you, sir. Let's not count the chickens before it hatches. We are not saying they'll win this from here on. We never know how Himalayan will come back. But if they win it and if they continue in the same fashion, sir, it's a difficult ask for Himalayan.
That's been slapped towards offside. Will be a dot ball. Well, good over after being taken for 23 of the Karma's second over. 1 run and 4 dot ball in a row. Excellent dot ball again to end the 3rd over. Banaras Super King are 38 for no loss.
Well, within first 3 overs, they have already achieved a 6 overs run. Super King. So why not give some dot balls and see how Bikiran balls? It is Aniruddha who is on his screen right now from the Gelephu Town end. So it will be 2 left arm spinners. Oh no, it's someone else. Jersey number 21 coming on from the different end. Now this move I do not understand. It looks like it is again Bastav who went for more than 10 runs or so in his first over and ball a lot of white. Comes on to bowl from another end. This is a weird decision for me, sir.
I think maybe he wasn't comfortable bowling from the other end, so most probably, yeah, his first over went for 13 runs. Expensive over to start. Let's see what he can do. I think the captain trusting on him.
I felt like it should have been Anuradha because the other left arm gave only 1 run in the last over. It should have been a left arm spinner. That's my view. Let's see how. Definitely that would be 1 run or maybe dot. It's dot. Starts off well this time. Batsa from the Gelephu town end.
The current run rate is well over past 12. If they can maintain, like you said, I think the game would be over by 9 to 10 overs. Will give a boost to the Banaras, and Banaras, mind it, they have to win this match to stay alive in this Super 3. Otherwise, if they lose, then they are out of the tournament.
But they have to win with good margin. So I think that's the game plan. That's why they are pushing from the first ball itself. If they win within 10 overs, their run rate will be healthier than what Hasimara has on board right now.
So this is what I have seen Banaras do in the league game. You are not here. I mean, I think you covered just a couple of matches. So we have seen. So this is the exact start they have been doing in the league game, and that's been driven towards the mid-on. Well, not much of a timing, but he found the gap. Another 4 runs, and first for Aman, beautiful shot. It was there to be hit, and he made it count. So run coming thick and fast at the moment. They have to. Himalayan CC has to do something.
Well, the something is they have to take or break this partnership. If they don't break this partnership, then it will be them who will be taking a bus back to Thimphu. Outside edge, played it with soft hand, well collected there by the wicket keeper. So if Banaras wins, and tomorrow, if Himalayan has to play Hasimara and they lose, it's Himalayan who will go out. But if Himalayan win tomorrow, then it will be run rate. So it's going to be interesting if Himalayan go down today.
That's in pick towards the long on. I think. Well, it just falls short of the boundary. Well, I was hoping that the ball went past the rope, but it was just fallen short. So a 1 run for the batter.
Well, even I thought that was 6 or 4. Bastav here, much better over compared to his first one, but he has already gone for 18 in his second over. I really wanted a left arm spinner from the Gelephu town end.
This match is evenly poised now. 88 runs, more record from 97 deliveries. Banaras are on top at the moment. Dot ball to end the 4 overs. 5 runs coming off. Banaras Super King are 43 for no loss. Manoj, I think it has become crucial and important, very important for Himalayan CC to get these 2 openers. Either one of them, I think the partnership they are building. I think if they can get the wicket of Shivam Singh, well, the things might turn round.
Well, breakthrough is what they need. And who better to do it than these 2 best bowlers they have, left arm orthodox bowlers. Bikiran and Bikiran has already proved he has only given 1 run in his first over, and I am seriously hoping Anuradha will come from the other end. But we are only talking about bowling and all. But what about the batting display by Shivam Singh? What a beautiful left-hander he is! What a shot! He's playing all textbook shots and no unorthodox shot there. No slogging. It's all technical. And Aman there also playing the anchor's role, taking singles, but when needed, taking fours as well. Beautiful batting display from these two.
Yeah, 43 runs from 4 overs, and mind it, they still have 2 overs left in the mandatory power play. So if they can utilize the power play and get some more runs, that will give them a healthy edge, inside edge towards the leg side. Single run for Aman.
You definitely put it correct. Need them an age and an age. How beautifully rhyming words you put. That's what we call kala in Hindi. Talent that Mr. Solo has here. He's very good, very crafty with his words, with his idioms, how he analyzes the match, how he puts it into right word. He's the Navjot Singh Sidhu here in Bhutan.
Well, Manoj, I'm not no one here towards Navjot Singh. Well, big fan of him. I think the way he makes things, I think it is out of context. It is really out of the box.
Well, he's gifted. For us, we have to recall it again and again so that we have the muscle memory and it comes out. And just while you were talking, it was a swing and a miss from Shivam Singh, a big shot right, just like that. And this time, will it be taken? Yes, it will be. The breakthrough they needed comes from Bikiran. What a bowling. This is what happens. One shot too many from Shivam. Finally, Perishes only manages to find a deep fielder there at long on. That will be the end of this partnership and the first wicket down. 44 for 1.
That's a huge moment. I think they have broken the partnership. The slower one does the tricks. It completely fogs the batter. And a good catch taken at the tip. See, taking catch under enormous pressure, that was beautifully done by the fielder. So they have the breakthrough. So if they can get the momentum back into them.
So what happened is Bikiran, the ball before that, he bowled it bit straight. He tried to hit him straight over the head. He missed it completely. Second time he knew he put ball was same but the line was different. This time he put it slightly wider. Then he tries to play it on the towards the cow corner. Only manages to find the long on. And very good technical cricket here shown by Bikiran. I think it comes off the experience and how many match he has played. Beautiful bowling display there by Bikiran.
Yes, I think we have seen the wicket-taking ball. He had given us some flight on that. So inviting the batter to go for it, and excellent catch down the deep. A much needed breakthrough for Himalayan Cricket Club. So Rohit, the new batter in the crease, a dot ball to start for him.
Garibo in the live chat says now it's Himalayan CC's game. They will definitely win. Well, we never know. Let's see what happens. This game will go right down to the wire. Well left there by Rohit. RR, as I was calling him yesterday. He is a very technical batter. He knows when to push. He knows when to hold it back. His team would need him to fire today. Short ball this time. Not short, but short of length. Yet another dot ball. Bikiran doing it for Himalayan CC there. At the end of 5 overs with 1 hour over of power play to go. 44 for 1. Super Kings.
Well, the wicket has put on some pressure to the new batter. I think they have lost Shivam, who was timing the ball and who was taking the charge of the batting. So it looks like now these two batters need to steer their team home. A good partnership here on. But if Himalayan CC can get a couple of wickets, then it will become very spicy. We need those spicy, Manoj.
Well, yes, and to spice things up, like you said, it's Nandi who comes on the ball. It's medium pace because we see keeper is standing up. So I still request Miko to put left arm spinner from there because the boundary is longer at that end. It's always going to help the spinner coming from there against the wind. Slight breeze that's going around here. But he decides to give it to Nandi. Nandi, mind you, is also a very smart bowler. He mixes it up, but well, let's see how Aman deals with him.
Well, back offside field. A dot ball to start for Nandi.
Nandi there in his run up thinks that his fielder is not in place. So he gives away bowling and he exits the field. I think he knows where this batter plays. Let's see what Sujit has. Nandi in his slip and is up in the air. I think it has done the trick. Will it be taken? No, it will be dropped. Catches win matches and he's blaming the sun there. I think that's Vastav, not a good day for him. Well, please, you have a hat on, or even please get shades, I would say, but no excuses for dropping matches or the catches.
Well, I think that was keeper's call. I'm sure keeper, he has a wider, the area, catching area. So most probably the fielder, he called out loud before the keeper could say. I think that was a keeper's catch for taking. That will cost them, I'm sure. So
Well,
had they taken, Manoj, had they taken the catch, they would have put enormous pressure on the batter.
Well, I seriously hope it won't cost him an arm and a leg, because Vastav there definitely not having the bestest of the day. Drop the catch and instead of apologizing, he starts blaming the sun and all that. Definitely we should stop doing that. Yes, like you said, keeper's catch, but it's always difficult running back. It's better when someone runs in front, and that was a dolly. It's like a dolly gone molly, I always say. Simplest of the catch dropped. Captain Miko, Sujit definitely showing the frustration there. Not happy. Hope it won't cost them.
Well, rightly said, Manoj. I think Dolly Molly, that was another unnecessary throw from Chilejamso. Maybe the frustration. I'm sure every fielder will be cursing had they taken the catch. Yes, it's a game, so anything will happen. Everything will not fall into a piece. So you need to rebuild again. I think like you said, it was a molly catch, dolly molly catch. It was too hot to handle. Was it hot? The ball wasn't right.
Well, it definitely wasn't, and that should have definitely been taken. Basta should not have any excuses whatsoever. It's him and only him with a cap on. If you can't catch that ball and blames the sun, yes, it's difficult. There are techniques, sir. You are a coach yourself. If you don't have a shades and all, you can always have one hand blocking the sun, get the track of the ball, then catch it instead of complaining or regretting later on.
Rightly said. So Manoj, straight to the fielder. 6 over gone. The first power play done. Banaras Super King are 48 for 1.
Beautiful Himalayan mountain there. The backdrop here at Gelephu International Cricket Ground. They have come out supporting Himalayan here. But Himalayan do need mountain strength like a mountaineer here to come back from where they are right now. At the end of power play, they have already conceded 48 and have taken only 1 wicket. Discussion going around there. I don't know why Bikiran is being taken off. Maybe a change of end for him. But they need to put in spinners, I'm telling you. If they have to come back in this situation, because we saw how spinners pulled it back for Banaras. They should have learned lesson from there instead of pulling pace bowlers. I don't know, that's my view, my perception. And yes, finally Aniruddha, jersey number 4, the person who has taken a hat-trick here in this tournament, the only person who has taken hat-trick, finally comes to ball after the power play.
Well, Manoj, I think yes, they need to learn something from the past experience. The Banaras Super King had came back strongly with the bowling unit. I think yes, the captain did changes which paid them off, restricting the Himalayan CC at 130. So now two spinner from both the end, and like you said, Anuruddha, the first bowler to take hat-trick in this tournament. So can he deliver now? This is a big stage, mind it. Whoever's win the match, I mean, if Himalayan still has a match to go, but if they win,
They are in the finals.
They are in the final, yes.
Because Banaras is definitely out. And Aniruddha there starts off with a dot ball. He is one class bowler who can bring back the game for you. And now looks like Bikiran will be bowling from the Gelephu end. It's just a change of end for he has 2 overs to go and 4 overs of Aniruddha. Let's see how the batters handle Rohit and Aman there.
Down the leg side region, single for Rohit. I think it's a do or die match for Banaras. They know if they can't win the match, then they'll be going home tomorrow. That's for sure. So they need to make it count.
Flighted delivery this time in the air, but over the head of Captain Rangjung Mikyo Doji there. Will just be 1 run to him.
Didn't time it well. He was lucky. Aman was lucky to get away with that. A good bowling from Anuruddha. 2 runs coming off. This could be another 3, make it 3 runs.
Banaras Super Kings know that they can do it in singles and twos from here on. And I think this is the experience coming out of Rohit and Aman that they are not going for big shots now.
Yeah, 80 runs from 80 ball. So runner ball will do them, and boundaries will be a bonus for them. Has been chipped down the leg side. A helicopter shot.
If only that wasn't gap, it would have been another 4. But they are rotating the strike ever so well. So Aniruddha not replicating what Bikiran did with lots of dot ball, but he's keeping it tidy though. Ends with a dot ball. 4 runs of Aniruddha's first over, and of 7. Super King now 42 for 1.
Banara Super King are going nicely. I think they cannot afford to lose now the wicket from here on. I think they need to build a partnership. They had an excellent start given by Shivamja. I think now what these 2 batters need to do is to just take it around, go with single. If 4 runs or if boundaries comes in, then there will be an added bonus. Otherwise, not much risk. 79 from 78 deliveries. So
I still fail to understand why Bikiran is not bowling from the other end. He has 2 overs to go. If you are leaving his 2 overs for the end, why you want to take it at the end? Maybe bring him on and get a wicket or 2. It will put the pressure back on Banaras. But they are sticking with Nandi. Nandi did his part. There was a catch. And like Rahul says in the chat, catch miss to match miss. Well, it can be. And Yongwa is predicting that Super King will win instead.
well, that's been pulled towards the leg side. I think it has the distance. A 6 for Aman Khan. What a powerful stroke by him. So that's what the team needed. A 6 will ease some pressure off them. Beautifully struck by Aman.
And yet again, what I said sadly happens to be true. Pace bowler being dispatched again. only if it was spinner from that end. This pitch is clearly telling you to put your spinners, Mikio Dorji. You have to.
That's an outside edge. I think there's a fielder there. Chase has been put on. Will he get covered? Yes, he does well. 2 runs save for his team. Excellent commitment from the fielder. Well, the umpire thinks the other way around, and it's been given 4 runs. Boundary for Aman Khan.
Well, the 4 was signaled by the leg umpire there. And the fielder there you saw on the left, he was not at all happy. He was claiming that it was legal how he dived in and saved that, but umpire thought otherwise. So it's umpire decision which matters. So already 10 runs of Sudhijit Nandi over, a fast bowler again. I'm telling you, sir.
I think they need to listen to or they need to take your advice.
Well, or at least they have to come back and listen to this commentary, watch the replay, and maybe tomorrow if they lose here, please do what is required of you. Or maybe Coach Lingden should be knowing all this. I don't know what kind of message he's sending. There has to be a message, put spinners from both the end.
Inside edge onto his foot. A dot ball for Nandi. But he has gone for 10 runs of 4 deliveries. Still 2 balls left. I think if they can make this over count, Banaras Super King will be super happy. Super happy with.
Aman here has quietly moved on to 22 of 19. And they take single, and again fielder fails to collect that ball within 15 yards. There was no single there. He was standing there. They're putting pressure. That was Anuruddha, I think.
Well, I think it's becoming a sloppy fielding from Himalayan CC. Final delivery of 8 over. What can Rohit do now? It's pushed towards mid-on. Another single. The end of 8 overs. Banaras Super King 64 for 1.
The run rate is 8.04. Required is only 5.59. So that tells you they should bring their spinners on. I am repeating this again and again so that someone might be with the live telecast in that dugout and they will put spinners. That's for Himalayan. But for Banaras, what a batting display after having lost their opener who was looking good. Now these two have steadied this ship. They're building the partnership with singles and twos and that odd boundaries and punishing those bad balls when the balls are in their zone. What a batting display from Banaras. I think they have learned 102 from Hasimara how they did yesterday.
Exactly, Manoj. I think someone need to step up for Himalayan CC. Otherwise, like what Manoj said, they are cruising very nicely at the moment. 64 runs, required run rate of 5.58, but they are going at 8.0 run rate per over. So run rate ball will do for them. That's Anuruddha, and into his second over, started off with the single.
I find Anuruddha is not as effective as Bikiran was from the same end. So what I would have done is I would have given Bikiran over from this side and maybe Anuruddha from other side because they are easily picking Anuruddha. They're tapping him from singles and this time they don't pick him because he tried a big shot, a lofted shot maybe over the mid wicket there. Aman there already moved on to 23 of 21 balls.
Yeah, I think Aman is taking control at the moment. So if he takes his team over the edge, I think that's up in the air but falls short, way short of fielder head. I think there was a cries of catch it from the bowler but it lands in no man's. It's another single in this over.
Well, I don't see much turn of this pitch, but yet spinners are being quite effective. That's interesting. This time a paddle sweep, more like Sachin Tendulkar used to play. Should definitely be two or maybe three on the card, but will only be two. That was definitely a paddle sweep that Sachin invented.
Well, excellent batting from Rohit. He saw that there wasn't any fielder behind the fine leg. He just had to paddle sweep. Good defensive shot from Rohit.
Well, talking about that paddle sweep, I remember I followed Sachin Tendulkar like anything. He invented that shot just to play Shane Warne. Shane Warne used to bowl, I'm sure everyone knows the ball of the century from the leg. So just to negotiate the spin, he invented that paddle sweep, and now it goes as a credit to him for inventing such a shot. And Rohit there, I think he too followed Sachin Tendulkar like anyone would.
Well, Sachin being Sachin, he's the master, he's the god of cricket. I think everybody is look up to him as the master, and yes, I don't like you rightly pointed out. Maybe to negate Sachin, negate Shane Warne, he came up, and the other we have lot of celebrities, lot of famous cricketers who have invented their own shot, like the scoop,
Dil scoop.
Dil scoop, invented by Dil scoop.
Uppercut of Virendra Sehwag.
Sehwag,
Not
yeah.
uppercut, but uppercut. And maybe the reverse of Glenn Maxwell, or maybe Kevin Peterson. I don't know who invented, but and ADB 360.
Well, those are legends of the game. I think they have entertained so many millions like you and me. So when they are in the crease, we love to see them bat. And like you said, yes, they have all kind of shots. They are the master of their own. So Sujit into his third over. I think that's been picked up towards the leg side, high and handsome, and that has gone all the way. I think looks like they are trying to reach the sun. We need to send somebody to collect the ball. What do you say, Manoj?
Well, I have to again say, once beaten, twice shy. Why you are bringing your pace bowler again, Nandi? Already having gone for so many runs, you bring him again from the same end, same batter. What do you expect, sir? It's like history will repeat itself.
Well, I'm sure Mikyo, after the match, he will say maybe, okay, we have gone wrong, totally wrong with his bowling change and all thing. But Aman, he's taken the control of this inning. This turning out to be a masterclass chase. I think very well composed. See, he hasn't done any silly. Aman and the Rohit just played along with the ground, plays with the merit of the ball. If it is there to be hit, yes, you go for it and you put it at big. So that's what these two batters are doing.
And like adding salt to the wound, he was dropped on 10 runs or even less by Vastav. So Vastav is not going to sleep well tonight in the Mindfulness City. He better have some good Joel Momo and sleep if they lose this match, because they have to come back strong tomorrow if they lose this, and they have to do it. And they will be facing the juggernauts. Hasimara, not easy against them as well. But
Yeah.
Sujit Nandi here under enormous pressure now. Play and a miss. Much better delivery this time from Sujit Nandi there.
Well, looks like I think Aman has 9 cat lives, right, Manoj? So he's making Himalayan CC pay off for dropping his catch. I think he add on to another 20 runs. Would have been a different case, different scenario towards the cover region. Will collect a single.
Well, looks like the number one fan of Bhutan cricket, Yasir Shah, is back online. And the recent comment is very, very poor captaincy. I totally agree with you. Very, very poor decision. Even I feel, especially selecting the bowlers. I'll come back to your other comments in a while, but it's Nandi right now, who is trying his best, but it's not working in his favor. Already 8 runs off his third over and has already gone for 24 runs. one more thing.
Yes, sir.
It's, I don't know. Stenzer Rabge is not guiding the bowler. He's very young. He's keeping first time in such a high calibrated tournament, and he should be guiding the bowler. Now this is up in the air. Will it be taken or will it be six? Well, we have to see. It's six again. Second six of Sujit Nandi's over. Proves there's spinner is needed from this end as well. The target is getting closer and closer for Banaras Super Kings, sir.
Well, Aman, he's not mucking around. The boy's got fire in his belly. I mean, that was a beautiful shot executed. Another shot. I'm telling you, Manoj, we need to send somebody because he's sending the ball towards the sun. Maybe a spacecraft or a rocket to collect it. Another back-to-back six for Aman. He's taking charge of the bowler. Oh boy, what a shot.
I have nothing but only regrets for the catch that went down, for the wrong bowling decisions, and the old man Nandi for going 36 from 3 overs. This will put sorrows in his heart, the beautiful career that he has. But he knows coming into Super 3 is always difficult. Now, coming back to Yasir, he's asking what happened the first innings. Well, I'll give you a gist of it. Captain won the toss, Banaras. Tej there decided to bowl first and decided to chase because they want healthy run rate if they have to win, but they have to win. And they started off well, Banaras, but then it was Asif and Tile Jamso with humongous sixes, one after another. They were looking like they were cruising at the 10th over mark. Then once Tile left, then Asif reached to his 60th, then there was a batting collapse and they eventually bundled up for 130. That was first inning. And in the second inning, they started off well. Banaras were flying, then they got the opener's wicket, then they dropped Aman's catch, and you can see Aman is already 43 of 27. Now only Bikiran comes with 43 on the board, 60 overs. Why his 2 overs were kept when he gave only 2 runs of his 2 overs? I fail to understand. I don't know. I have no words to this, sir. Maybe you can continue from here on. I'll just keep quiet for a while.
Well, that was a carnage from Aman. And I'm sure there's an outside edge, flies and past the fielder at third man. The ball racing towards the boundary. I think he'll collect a boundary. The umpire's arms extending. So 4 of his first delivery. This is looking not good for Himalayan CC. Manoj.
Sir, I hate to point out, but young Tenzir Rabge should go back home and learn where to guide. He has to guide the bowler. Yes, Bikiran is expert, but with Nandi, he is standing up. He should have tried wide yorkers and all. That is always needed of a wicket keeper. When your bowlers are going under the hammer, it's the wicket keeper who has to go up to the bowler, talk, try this, try that. I didn't see any cutter. I didn't see yorker. I didn't see wide yorker. I didn't see anything different. He was just pitching up to the length, and Aman did what he does best.
Rightly pointed out, Manoj, but I think this partnership is building very nicely. It's looking dangerous for. That's high up in the air. On to the leg side. Another 6 for Aman Khan. Well, what do I have to say about him? Manoj, 6s are raining here at GICG ground.
It's raining 6s like cats and dogs. It's like 6s and 4s. I don't know. I've lost count of how many 6 this guy has hit. Now only 32 need of 57. They're already 99 in the 10th over, sir.
And Aman is batting on 49. A single 4 and well-deserved half century. I think that could be his first half century. That's well-deserved 50. Very composed, confident and classy from Aman. He's taking the charge of batting for Banaras Super King. That is fantastic batting from Aman. He's taking game away from Himalayan CC. They need a breakthrough. But from where can they get it? That was a run out chance. Well, I think the batter is home. A well run from these two batters. Manoj 100 up with this. They just need 31 runs from 56 ball. Looks like it's gonna be a run chase of walk in the park, right? Or stroll in the park.
Well, it's like they can even crawl in the park. They will reach there with 9 wickets in hand, and the way they are batting, I don't know. Even if they can even manage to sleep for 2-3 overs, and they will still win it from here. If Himalayan win from here, whole team I'll take to someplace else for Joel Momo. Listen to me, I'm telling you. If you come back from this, you deserve something more than Joel Momo, because it looks like a game gone.
Here we go, Himalayan CC. If you are listening, maybe later. Well, Manoj has his money on Himalayan CC, but at the moment it's not looking good, Manoj. 30 runs from 55 ball, 54 balls. I think Banaras Super Kings are cruising very nicely. I must say this run chase has been a masterclass, especially from Aman. He's batting on 51 of 30 deliveries. A good partnership been given by Rohit. So Aman 51 of 30 deliveries, 2 fours and 5 sixes.
170 he's striking at, sir. What to say about that?
Well,
And this is the partnership that you are talking about. 58 runs of 39 balls. Rohit has contributed 15 of 18 and 43 of 21 from Aman. So this is the game-changing partnership, I would say, sir.
I think Aman is dismantling the bowling attack of Himalayan CC. Any bowler who comes in there, they had to listen or they had to face the music of Aman. Usually is the other way around. Whenever the bowler comes in, it is the bowler giving the music to the batter. But this time, it is the batter who is putting up a show, saying, "Listen, bowler, you listen to my music. I'll play all along."
Yes, exactly. Rightly pointed out. If I have to put an analogy to this, well, in Bhutan, Doma is popular, but right now it's the Banarasi Pan that is doing better than the Domas here. I'm telling you, Domas is going down, and Banarasi Pan, the betel nut that I am talking about, the analogy is doing way, way, way better. Doma have to come back strong. I feel that's an analogy in terms of Doma, the betel nut that we are used to, and Banarasi Pan, that's the world famous, everyone knows. So yes, it's the fight between the two pans, and Banarasis are doing it so well.
Yeah, when I was at my younger age, I think I recall listening to a song that is high up in the air. I think it will go the distance and into the greeneries of Gelephu International Cricket Ground. That is another 6 from Aman. The 6 sixes he hit. Well, what a player. Take a bow, Aman.
Oof, what a player he is. My God, jersey number 7 replicating what Tilly Jamsu did, but even so better because he's winning it for his team. What a partnership it is. And partnership, apologies for the delay in that thing. Another 6 looks like, or is the catch? Well, sorry for the overlay there. We have to wait and see what happened. Apologies from my end because I was trying to show you that.
Well, Manoj, I think it looks like it is another 6. Yes, that is another 6. Now, you don't bowl there to this man. He will deposit it every time. Come on, bowler. Another one, I think. Well, boom, boom, boom. And goes over the fielder at the mid wicket. Well, what can you say about his batting? I mean, no words can describe him. The way he's hitting, he's putting on a masterclass show.
3 sixes in a row, hat trick of 6s. I'm now excited. Will it be 4th? Well, smart bowling there this time. Puts it wide. Poor Aniruddha can't hold back Aman there. 69, 70 already of 34 balls Aman there. 120, sir. Now it's a game gone. Now it's impossible for Himalayan to win from here on.
Yeah, Banaras need just 9 runs to win. I think this This is something that we are used to seeing with this Banaras. The league match, they have done the same thing to their opponent. That's why they are the table topper, winning all the 4 matches. It is a carnage festival out here, the Sixes festival.
And there's a big appeal, and that's LBW. Finally, they break this partnership worth more than 50 runs. They would have loved it would have been Aman, but it is Rohit. But doesn't matter. They have broken this, but I think a bit too late for their cause.
Yes, that could be a consolation wicket for Anuradha, because 9 runs to win for Banaras Super King. They still have 8 wickets in hand. Well, I think it really came late. Should have been almost like a couple of previous over. Maybe it would have turned the table down, but at the moment it is all Banara's way. So maybe we should be singing that song, which I think.
Khai ke paan Banaras wala.
Yes, that's the song. Which,
Khul jai Himalayan ka tala. Sorry, please pardon our Hindi here and the accent out here, but we just try to make a thing. And yes, congrats Banaras for booking your place in the final for sure. And run rate will be very high for Banaras. Yes, so that's how. Even if Himalayan win against Hashimara tomorrow, I think
they need to win it.
Yes, it will be difficult to match the run rate that they have put out here.
Yeah, but still, then, if they can win against Hashimara, they can challenge the run rate of Hashimara. Because yesterday, Hashimara, I think they took a couple of, it took a couple of overs for them to chase the target. Or was it? It came.
They finished in 17th over, but here they are finishing almost like 13th or 14th over. Another huge one. Will it be 6 or he will perish this time? It will be another 6 over the top of long on. Bikiran now even getting the test of the music. He bowled well, but he had a long gap. Comes into second spell, and first spell he gave 2 in second. He is proving to be expensive because Aman has got his eyes in.
My word, that's 1 mile. I think he hit that right out of the screw. A reverse sweep towards the leg side. I think straight to the fielder at the cover point. Looks like, Aman has to depart, but what an inning he has played. 76 runs of 36 delivery. Well, he was dealing all in 6s. There was a masterful chase and a masterful batting from Aman.
Well, he tries to end it in a fashion with the reverse sweep. Only manages to find the captain there. Consolation there for Bikiran. But it's all too late for Himalayan. I'm sure Mudassar comes into bat, another hard-hitting batter. But he will only need to tap around and finish this game off. Anuj and himself. 3 wickets down, but from here on looks like they will win at least by 7 wickets.
Straight to the fielder down. I think they'll take single. Well, comparing to Himalayan CC running and the Banaras, I think Himalayan CC the players need to learn from Banaras taking singles. 3 runs to win now.
Well, any place here in Gelephu or Dadgari where we can go and try Banarasi Pan, because we definitely deserve to eat some Banarasi Pan today for the comeback that they have presented here in the tournament.
Another run for the Banaras. Well, definitely, Manoj, I quit chewing Doma, so most probably, maybe if there is opportunity for me to taste Banaras Pan, why not?
Well, we should definitely go hunting for Banaras Pan for the comeback. They deserve to be celebrated today. What a comeback from them. At the end of 13 overs, now they're struggling. Almost there for 129. The fan have come out here, but all in vain, because the team that they are supporting, the Bhutanese team, is definitely going down here.
Yeah, we saw the Banaras players on the edge of the boundaries. Well, the strike rate of 205 for Aman K. I think he has really pulled off this chase for Banaras. 9 sixes for him and 2 fours. And all the 6 have gone miles long, miles long.
Well, you give him 2 grounds, he would have cleared that also. It was that huge. That drop catch from Vasta definitely cost them the match today.
Yeah, that's 1 6 which I thought that I'll send one spacecraft to bring the ball back. Well, talking of a spacecraft, that was 2 run, I think. So the scores are level for Banaras Super King. Now they just need a single to win this, a much needed win for Banaras. That's pitch on the leg side. I think the umpire says it's going down the leg.
Aniruddha definitely they are excited to add a tally to his wicket taking ability in this tournament, but he has to come back strong tomorrow. The whole team needs to.
Well, that will seal the deal for Banaras. But what a performance from this Banaras team. I think they have shown class. Leading from the front was Aman Khan. Beautiful knock from Aman Khan, taking his team, and they win the match by 7 wickets, and they have done in 13.2 overs, still 6.4 overs to spare. And when you look at the Banaras Super King batting card, Aman Kumar, the opening batter, 76 from 37 deliveries, strike rate of 170. Shivamja gave them a good start, 27 of 18. Rohit Raspal 15 of 2. The extras 9 considered by Himalayan CC. They finished, Banaras chased down the total of 130 in 13.3 overs. And talking about the bowling of Himalayan cricket, think when you see the bowling card, the bowler won't be happy, because if you look at Karmadoji, 1 over, he has gone for 24 runs. Double dozen for him. Bikranda was the pick of the bowler. 4 overs, 2 wicket, 24 runs. But it was all Banaras way, the Banaras Pan way. So the match summary, Banaras Super King won the toss and put Himalayan cricket to bat. Asif top score with 54-45. Tilejamso put on a cam of inning, 33 of 22. Sujit 10 of 13. And from the bowling of Banaras, it was Pankaj Vishwakarma, 4 overs, 4 wicket for 29 runs. Good comeback from him. I think all the bowler of Banaras came back really strong in the second part of the inning. And Himalayan CC put on 130 for 8 in their 20 overs. And when the chase came in for Banaras Super King, it was Aman who led the chase, 76. So this is the point table. I think I'll let the Manoj take through the points table.
Well, that minus 3.2 says it all. If Himalayan have to win it tomorrow against the team who is on the top, it looks like a difficult ask, but it's not impossible. Himalayan need to chase and win tomorrow. They need to win the toss, which Miko has never won in this tournament, and they have to topple. At least they have to reach to somewhere around 1.0. That means they need to have a positive 4-run rate. Difficult asks, I'm telling you how they have gone down today. But it is what it is, and looks like Banaras will play the final somehow. That's my reckoning here.
But yeah, looking at the points table now, if Himalayan CC can chase, or maybe if they can chase in few overs, have a good net run rate, I think yes, the table. I mean, we are not sure who is going to go at the moment, because it's still a match to play against Himalayan CC and Hashimara. But trust me, tomorrow is going to be a cracker of the match. I mean, it will be all guns blazing for Himalayan cricket and Hashimara. Yes, they said the captain Ram said he can chase his team can chase any target. So that's the mentality which Hashimara Sporting Club has, and Himalayan CC, they have a good side, but they fell short today. So tomorrow, let's see what they can come up against a good side of Hashimara.
Well, like you correctly mentioned, tomorrow whoever wins the toss will definitely chase, because Hashimara will chase and even Himalayan needs to chase to get that run rate up and running. Because mind you, yesterday Banaras were in negative, and today by their win they are now in positive .9. So it says a big thing about it. Well, that's it from the com box here today. This is MJ and Solo signing off. As Mr. Solo mentioned, please tune in tomorrow, because we are giving you the decider match to see who joins most likely Banaras in the final, whether it will be Hashimara or Himalayan. But we'll wait and see. Please do join us tomorrow, 10 a.m. Bhutan time, GMT +6. We will see you tomorrow, but before that we'll also have post-match presentation. Stay tuned and ciao everyone.
Goodbye.